Tonight, an ODU student has serious injuries following a fire at his off-campus home. 3 people were in that house on 43rd Street when the fire happened overnight. One man had to be rescued and rushed to the hospital. Our Andy Fox is in Norfolk now with what we know at this point. Andy?
Tom, this is the apartment that burned. What we know is that Norfolk fire officials say there was no working smoke detector inside the apartment. 10 on your side picked a random house across the street. We went over there to see if they had working smoke detectors, and we found these in that house, and they don't work either. Will Turnit's father's a firefighter. He knew his smoke detector would work. It works, but the hardwire smoke detector needs to be better installed. Next door, it gets worse. You say it's working? Try it.
Ooh.
Well, what about that?
Pause for a second.
We pushed the battery up into position so it would work, but notice the battery corrosion, which explains why the smoke detector doesn't work properly. Upstairs, you gotta see this to believe it. Smoke detectors, empty shells of what they should be, no battery. In the state they are in, not worth the plastic they're made out of. But none of them work?
You try, hold on for a second, let's see.
Why are they all here and not up?
Like I said, I'm not trying to throw my landlord under the bus.
The landlord says he'll be out tomorrow to fix the problem. The only working smoke detector we found, this one, balanced on a ledge. So if the smoke's coming up the stairs, then it'll hit that.
Mm-hmm. Yes,
but
sir.
You know that none of these are worth anything because they don't have batteries in them.
Exactly.
Across the street, a fire burned out this apartment. An ODU student remains in serious condition, found on the floor of his bedroom. We asked the student's landlord about the smoke detector that fire officials say wasn't working.
In there, I don't know if my husband put a new battery in there, I'm not sure.
But it was working.
He did test, he tested it, it was working.
State and city code require smoke detectors in bedrooms, outside bedrooms, in hallways, and if you have 2 levels, 1 on each floor. Oh, and by the way, here's a real quick and easy way to remember when to change the batteries in your smoke detector. When you move your clock forward in the spring and you move it back in the fall. In Norfolk, Andy Fox, 10 on your side.